Okay. So we are going to be heading over to Yersa here and getting in another installment of Bloody Beyond the Grave. I think the boys are somewhat caught up to me now, so I don't feel quite so bad playing today. I was gonna do it later today as I'm dropping things everywhere. Oh well, that's somewhere under my desk. I'll have to find that later. Yeah, I was gonna do it later today, but let's do it now. Animals are relatively quiet at the moment, and husband's at work. So, yeah, let's give this a shot. What the hell? Okay, that looked like a purple dagger for a second, though, with the head-on shot. I was like, when did I get a purple dagger? And why am I wearing a purple dagger? No, it turns out it's just the angle I'm on. Alright, let's see here. We got that taken care of. I really need to get either bigger bags or,
And you are...
send this stuff out to...
Victory for Sylvanus.
my bank alt temporarily or something. I thought there was a bag vendor here, though. Let's check on that real quick before we leave town and get started here. So that's a little bit important. That's just a bower. What are these fools over here? Mushroom merchant. General supplies. He'll have what I'm looking for. Yes. 23. Ugh, I guess we can buy one. It's not really gonna help us, though. It certainly didn't feel like it helped us. Okay, I guess we'll go one more, even though it's gonna pretty much put us in the poorhouse here. Alright, that's... what, 2 extra slots? 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 extra slots. Okay. We'll see what happens with that. What do you have for sale? Yeah, okay. What do you have?
Beware.
That. Let's just double check on the innkeeper for food one last time here. And we'll see about being on our way. Do have band-aids now. Let's put them on the bar.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I guess that's the best we can do right now. Well, it's gonna be better than those two, even though those were free. Alright, so we got a stack of those. Move that over. I'm only gonna go 1 stack of food right now.
Trust no one.
I am in Prot, and I have cannibalized if I get real desperate, and we still have enough... excuse me, we still have enough cloth to make more band-aids if it comes to it. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4 bars from hitting level 13. We should at least be able to do that. There are quests here, but there are quests, and I don't want to do the quests, so... these guys are level 11. Well, where are we, anyway? Okay. This direction will take us towards... Hillsbrad. So... I guess we'll kill our way in that direction. Alright, here we go. Let the half hour commence. And we'll see what we can do here. Now we are going to try to be mindful. Raz wasn't in the competition between myself and Xortz and Turwinkle, but he did get taken out by the high-level rare that's been patrolling around out here that's gotten a couple people in general. So, just have to keep an eye out for him and avoid him at all costs. At least for a couple more levels, because we're too low to venture into Hillsbrad just yet. Don't want to quite open that can of worms at the moment. Do have to be careful of that level 20 rare at the camp that I've seen wandering. Also, well, he doesn't really wander, he just kind of lays there. But yeah, gonna have to keep an eye out for him. Sorry, I just realized I was talking really low for some reason. A little tired today, I think. It's been a long, stressful couple of weeks. But it looks like the light at the end of the tunnel may not be an oncoming train after all, so here's to hoping. Okay, that's some fools that like to shift around and are a pain to kill. Don't know if I really want to get tangled up in them right now. We might have to, just because of their item level. Damn it. These guys waste so much time teleporting behind me. Maybe we'll just skim the outside edge here. This is kind of why I really want taunt, because they teleport behind me and I charge away from them. There's the taunt. I'm gonna put taunt up there. Yeah, that works. Alright, so level 13. Quick take a picture. She has such a flirty face. That's so funny. Okay. Resident Soul. Dings. 13. Okay, we'll just do a quick tweet on that. Charge these guys. Oh, wow. Okay. We charged the stuffing out of him, it would seem. Come on, don't be dumb. Okay. Hey, Tiber! How are you today? Just a regular one. Ooh, ooh, the chest is there! How goes things in the land of Tiber? Decent, I hope, at the very least. Yes! That's a nice quick 4,000. I want to say there was a rare over here somewhere, but I could be wrong. Wasn't sure I was going to play this one yet today, but I was at a loss of what to do right now. After Russell being home for 2 weeks and then not being home, it was kind of weird. So I really want to work on my mage, a normal mage, but we're leveling. I'm leveling that with one of his warriors. So I kind of have to wait till he gets home since we're leveling them together, and I'm so mad at my shaman's transmog right now that I'm like, I don't want to play you. I can't find anything that I like to see you in, and I'm mad now. But I actually do have chores I'm supposed to be doing right now. I saw that! That's good! Yeah, I'm afraid to bring mine out with that zone-wide buff because I hang around in the in the lower zones until the XP starts to get stupid low. Just because I'm afraid I'm gonna trigger because I don't have stealth. And, so it's been a slight challenge on her, and I'm afraid that something's going to tag me, because I have had a couple things tag me and I've been able to run away before the event started. So I'm afraid the buff might kill them, so I'm really afraid to play them right now. Oh god, they're level 22. Okay, we need to stay away from them. So I might sit her until the event's over. It's either that or I just I break down and spend what money I have and get the flight plan toy and have her learn flight plans and go do the bonfires and just don't leave the camps. I mean, I could do that, I guess. But the whole thing makes me really nervous, so I really don't want to do level 1 to 10 on a pacifist again if I can help it. So I might just sit and wait on her. But I figured, you know, let me do my Bloody Beyond the Grave tune real quick, since we have a half-hour time limit on that with each other at the moment. And I'll go from there. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably do this for right now, and then when my half hour is up, I'll probably go do the chores that I'm supposed to be doing right now. Because there's no work from home stuff that I feel comfortable doing up on the one website I use right now. So I'm like, I don't know. Made like 17 bucks yesterday. Maybe I'll just skip today. Got enough to pay for my WoW. Okay, there's the lost son of Argol that tends to kill people. So we need to keep an eye on where he's going. We don't really want to tangle with him. Now, if he's going up the road and stays up the road, then we might try to hang out here. He looks like he's heading that way. Shit, where'd he go? Did he go out of my view? Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. Oh shit. Okay, okay. These guys are level 17. I am level, what the fuck am I? Level 17. I am level 13. Yeah, no, I actually lucked out, and my server at that moment when I put stuff up on Auction House was going crazy over copper bars, so I actually made a little bit of money right away as soon as I was able to start smelting. I think my pacifist is sitting... I can't see it on this character because it's a different server. But I think my pacifist is sitting around 1200 gold right now. She's level... I want to say she's level 34. I don't think I've hit level 35 yet on her. But, like, the server I'm on for most of my challengers, the way pricing goes, it's kind of strange. Like, stuff that I could be making hundreds and hundreds of gold on if I were on Wormrest sells for, like, next to nothing on my server. So, hit or miss, really. And then I'm competing with the permanent auction house players. Like, I know who my buyers are based off of the repeated buys on certain items. And it kind of makes me sad that I'm not getting small eggs anymore with where my challengers are, because I was actually making a steady amount of money from the one person buying those for me. I mean, they were turning around and selling them for an astronomical amount of gold, and I'm like, how are you making money off these? Every time I try to play the auction house game and try to get in there with the other people that are selling, like, small eggs for, like, you know, 10 gold a piece. I can't sell them and they keep coming back. And I'm like, I don't get it. But yeah, I was like desperately trying to make money to buy a WoW token to pay for my WoW account. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go check the work from home site that I use. And lo and behold, the past 4 days, there has been easy stuff that I can do. And quick stuff too. I mean, it's basically crowdsourcing stuff that I'm doing, and you get like paid in like 1 cent increments to do like a 5-second task or what have you. But I was making like 3 cents comparing 6 sets of photos and picking out what I liked, which photo looked better. And they paid me for them, and they were quick. I did like 500 comparison sets in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and the only reason that I couldn't do more than that was because I ran out of work, because other people were working on it at the same time. There's that rare. So I was like, oh, I was all sad, but you know what? I made like 24 bucks so far total in the past couple of days, so I can pay for my WoW next month, and I might be able to pay for Russell's by the time his rolls around. So that's pretty cool. And it's certainly a lot easier than playing auction house. I am doubling back here and I shouldn't be. I got distracted. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna try to stay in this dome since the stuff seems to be killable for us. And I don't think that level 20's coming in here. Hopefully. Hopefully he'll stay well outside the dome. I don't know his full patrol pattern, but I do have to watch because that other rare is in here. And I really would like to take him, however, I gotta be smart about how I'm gonna take him. And I'm not sure where he is currently. Okay. I know he's running around over here somewhere behind me. It's gonna involve me double backing. What to do. I could kind of sit here and wait for him. But I think he comes up a little bit further. I don't want him walking into me while I've got another mob either, though. This is a little nerve-wracking. Come on. Okay, that one's dead. Where is the freaking rare? There's the rare. Come on. Come here. Come here while nobody's here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Before my victory rush falls off. Okay, good. See if we can take this guy. I'm suddenly not so sure this was a good idea. Snickerdoodles. Come on. Hit. Whew! That was close. Okay, we need to band-aid right now. Right freaking now. Okay. I did not get as much XP as I was hoping for. I got more XP from opening that damn chest. Oh, well, you know what? The rest had ran out too, so that's probably why. Alright. So let's be methodical and careful about the rest of the time in here, and we should be good. We shouldn't have to leave here. Alright. We should probably ding before the half hour's up again, which would be fantastic. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. I'm still all anxiety-ridden over that one. But yeah, we have a friend moving in that's going to be staying with us for a month or so until an apartment opens up, because everything's full or not ready or what have you. And we didn't want him driving an hour to and from work to stay at his mom's house. That was ridiculous. And he's like, well, can you guys watch my cat? I can stay at my mom's. I'm like, dude, we live like 5 minutes from where you and Russell are working. Just stay here. It's fine. Oh my god, there's another chest here. I had no idea a chest spawned in here. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Sweet. And we got something I think we can wear. Yes. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, now I'm trying not to put greens on right now because I thought the boys would get mad if I did. So I haven't been putting them on, but it turns out that they are holding back, at least Xortz is. I don't know about Turwinkle. They are holding off on doing them as well. So yeah, we should ding within the next 15 minutes, no problem. Okay. Whew. So yeah, I need to shampoo the rug in our dining room. And I've got some guinea pig laundry I have to do. Because we don't do traditional guinea pig small animal critter bedding. I use fleece in the bottom of their cages because it's a crap ton cheaper to buy the fleece and treat it so that when they pee on it, the pee goes through into I have furniture pads underneath of it to absorb the pee, and then I have like puppy pads also for like when you housebreak your dog. And it's a fairly good deal, you know, like every couple days I wash everything and switch it out. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I had no idea a chest spawned there. I'm like, holy crap. Like, I found the one chest up by where those Worgen were the other day when I was playing. I was like, oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Whoa, I just got really dizzy. The way that hill was. Yeah, so, I mean, that was awesome. And then, to find that one in the stable, I had no idea that one was there. I think that's pretty awesome, too. So, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, it's cheaper than buying, like, the $30 big bags of compressed bedding just to throw it out. Which irks me to no end. Because it's such a waste. My cages are so big, it's not viable for me to do the bedding that you just throw in there and scoop and toss out. It's astronomical if I were to do that. I have 2 guinea pig cages that are 5 feet long, and the bedding would have to be like 2 inches deep, so I'd have to buy like 3 huge blocks of it, which would be almost $100, I think, just for bedding, for however long I could get it to last. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Not. So we went the fleece route. So I've got 2 5-foot long cages and 1 3-foot long cage. Dang! No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that there. No, you know what? I'll put that there. Okay, oh, okay, we've got 10 minutes still. Take a quick picture. Prison sold. It's 14. Okay, so these ones are just going to be quick pictures because I don't have time to do the full thing on it. I will go back and do an updated picture when finished for the day. So that way the boys... I don't think these guys were giving me XP the last time I killed them. So that way the boys know where I'm at. Yeah, I have 4 guinea pigs, so, I don't know, well, actually, no, you know what, let's check these buildings real quick. XP was better on the other guys, but they were also a lot higher in level. I probably shouldn't be going in here, but I am. There's nothing here. See, I don't know if there's normally nothing here, or if it's like only quest viewable something there, or if this is just like a little RP spot. I don't know. Wow, okay, when I ran past that whatever it was on the front door, it kind of looked like wiggly eyes staring at me, and that was kind of creepy, but I think I'm just nuts and it's not really there. But now I have to go back and look at it. Like a deer head or something? Okay, it was a deer head, just the way I walked past it. It looked really strange. Okay. But yeah, I've got one male guinea pig in one of my 5-foot long cages. Because we kind of took him off a family in town whose son ended up being disastrously allergic to him. And they had taken him off of a friend of theirs. And then after the fact found out, oh hey, my son needs 2 allergy shots because this animal's in the house. It has to go. So we took it off of them. And they gave us this cage and everything, which was really nice. They didn't have to. So we took that. So we've got Harvey Pig, the male pig. He has to live by himself because my girls aren't neutered, or fixed rather, and he's not neutered. And I don't want baby guinea pigs. I can't afford baby guinea pigs right now. That's not happening. And then I've got 2 girls that are living together. I've got Blinkin, B-L-I-N-K-I-N. Like the children's story. Winkin, Blinkin, and Nod. I had 2 others named Nod and Winkin. However, they've both passed away now, and all I have left is Blinkin out of that trio. So I've got Blinkin and Potato because she looked like a fuzzy potato when we got her, and that's what Russell decided to name her. And then I have an older pig that we had adopted from a cat rescue society that somehow ended up with her. And we're desperate to get rid of her because they did cats, not guinea pigs, and so we adopted her. And her adoption fee was actually pretty reasonable considering that we were getting a cage and stuff too. So we were like, okay, that's fine. So she's living by herself because she does not play well with others. The only one that she really kind of tolerated or somewhat got along with was one of my really bitchy female pigs who was a bit of a bully, and that's one of the ones that passed away. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you didn't like living with anybody else, so she now lives with a stuffed sheep in her cage, and seems to be much happier for it, because she was by herself when we got her too, so she might just prefer being a single pig. But after these guys go, we might take a break from them for a little bit. They're not too bad to take care of. It gets to be a lot after a while, because every couple days I'm doing laundry, and their hay costs us about $50 a month, I think, maybe a month and a half, depends on how much hay they eat, because I don't like the oxbow hay they sell at PetSmart. It makes me itch and it makes me sneeze. It's too dusty. We get hay from Small Pet Select. And because we use so much of it, we get like a 20-pound box or something, because it's cheaper. But and then we've got our dogs. We just switched to their dog food, and they like went crazy eating it. I think they weren't really eating their other food, and we're like, we gotta switch their food. So we switched it, and they went nuts. And it's something from Purina Pro Plan or something, and I think it's chicken and venison. Well, there's like little knots of, I guess, meat chunks in there, and well, now they went crazy digging through there, picking out the meat chunks, and now there's just like regular hard crunchies in the bowl, and I'm like, you guys stink. You need to eat that. I'm not giving you any more until you finish that off. They're such brats. Yeah, we might do a bird, but I don't know. Our one cat is such an asshole. Like, you name it, he's into it. He climbs on top of the doors when they're open. He gets into every nook and cranny and space you don't want him to be in. He's horrible. I mean, I know he's just being a curious cat, but oh my god. You can't even, like, go to the bathroom without him. He's right there in front of you. And then he's climbing on your shoulders and jumping from your shoulders onto towel racks, and then he's like, oh, hey, look, I can get on top of this light fixture, and you keep hearing the light fixture creaking. He climbs on top of our shower bar, and it's not like the shower curtain bar. And that bar is not attached to the wall, it's a tension rod. So every so often, the tension gets loose, and he crashes the entire bar to the ground. I'm like, really? Wow, thanks. He gets into more trouble than the dogs. Now, we were thinking about trying a bird, but we might have to wait till we don't have quite so many cats. But then we were thinking if we did try a bird, we might try to modify my guinea pig cage and use that. I would just have to cover, because the guinea pig cage is really made out of storage squares. Like this wire square mesh shelving stuff. And we had to put chicken wire over the outside of it wherever the cats could stick their feet in, because Cal would try to get the guinea pigs and he'd be sticking his arms through the cage holes and stuff. So we had to do that to protect them. Cal's the ornery cat. And, don't ask, it's a long story. And, so we zip tied chicken wire all over the outside of the cage. But, if we take the middle, if we take the floor out of the second layer of the cage, they would have like a space to fly around in. And we'd already have it. So, I don't know. We might not do that. It depends on if we end up getting a bird. I'm not sure. They might be more trouble than we can deal with right now, because sometimes our house is a little drafty and sometimes it's a little cold, and I know birds can be very temperature sensitive and what have you. Yeah, so yeah, we're probably gonna hold off on that. If anything, I might try to get... Somebody's out here. Because these guys should have respawned by now. I don't want to be messing with this shit if I don't know when it's coming back. Yeah, no. If anything, we might try to get my bigger fish tank up once we take a break from the guinea pigs. I had a 55 gallon tank, and we ended up taking that down because it was just getting to be a lot to keep it going. But once we take a break from the guinea pigs, we might see about getting that one set back up. Right now I have my 30 gallon running at the moment. Okay, my creepy crate just growled and I thought something was behind me, so I was like, oh my god, where did that come from? And then I remembered that it was the creepy crate. So somebody's out here, but I haven't seen them, because there's no way that stuff was still not spawned in from me. But it looks like we are going to be out of time anyway. That's not bad though. We got a level and... No, let's call it 2 levels, because when we started we were we were 4 bars from 13. So 13, 14, that's about what? 2 levels? Just about? So we were 12 and 4 bars away from 13. Someone just flew down on their dragon to laugh at your Iron Man character. Was it an opposite faction or was it same faction? Alright, so we stopped our timer. And let's see what we have in our bags.
Exactly what you need.
And vendor this stuff. I've really got to go to auction house.
Farewell.
That's kind of mean. I'd be, hey, I'm doing something more challenging than you are. Just saw the emote. Oh, I forgot. I've been doing advertisements for the challenge when I'm out here. I forgot to do mine. Although I haven't really seen anybody out here, so might not have mattered.
Speak quickly.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
It's up earlier than I'm used to being up lately. Although I've been functioning pretty good on 3 hours of sleep lately. Like I said, it's been a rough week. Okay, so let's come over here and get in a position to take this picture. And we'll give the boys an update here. So, bloody, oh, that's not how you spell bloody. Bloody beyond the grave. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Tune. Bloody beyond the grave. I guess we'll just go risen soul. Dings. What the frick are we? We said we were 14, right? Yeah, 14. Okay, let's see. Undead warrior. And let's see what our slash played at is sitting at slash played. Alright, so we have a total of 3 WoW hours. Oh, wait. Let's abbreviate that. Excuse me, hours, 30 minutes, and 2 seconds. That would have been so much better if it was 3 seconds. Okay, and our total kills are sitting at... I can find the button on my screen, my microphone's blocking my view. Stats, let me slide you out. Oh, foot got stuck. Stats, kills. What are we at? 623. It seems such a small number compared to my big guys. It's like, that doesn't sound right. Okay. Yeah, well, I was originally going to do this tonight after the show, but I think I might work on my big guys tonight. Or at least try to work on one of them. I changed their rotation a little bit, so I need to actually figure out who I'm gonna do tonight. But, yeah, I figured, you know, let me just do her now and get her done, since I had a few minutes to spare. But I think my big guys, or at least my big girl that's at level 53, I think she's around 2 days and some hours, I think. But, I mean, that's WoW time, it's not real time. So, hopefully we can get at least half a level of rested before I pick her up again. And we don't have a time limit on this contest, or quote-unquote contest challenge between the 3 of us. It's basically whoever's left standing, so... I don't know But I told Turwinkle we might have to up the amount of time that we are playing on them, because pretty soon a half hour is not going to even get us a level. So especially if we aren't rested very much. Oh, yeah. No, no, I did really well on 3 hours of sleep the other day. Like, I was feeling it when I first got up, but then as the day went on, I think I entered into a state of being so overtired that I wasn't tired anymore. I actually had trouble falling asleep. I was like, oh my god, I can't sleep. But, yeah, Ross has been having some issues, so sleep hasn't really been happening much in the past week and a half to 2 weeks. But we may have found a solution for what's been going on with him. So things might be starting to get a little bit better. We were really worried there for a few days. With his anxiety issues, we were worried his medication wasn't working anymore, and that he was starting to associate his job with anxiety attacks, which was bad. So, we were really nervous he was going to have to try to get a lawyer and try to get disability because he was having so much trouble. But, his plant, he told his one supervisor, you know, I might have to look for a different job if I can't figure out what's going on or get different medication or something. And, the supervisor told the plant manager, and she's like, oh no, I'm not having any of that. I want him to stay. I want him to work. So she called him a few days after he had told the one supervisor that, because he had been trying to get in there. He'd walk in the door, have a panic attack or anxiety attack, and have to leave. And the plant manager actually called on Thursday when he had another doctor's appointment. And she called at like 7:30 in the morning, and we're like, oh, well, you know, she's probably calling to fire him because he's missed so much work and hasn't actually worked more than one day in the past week. And she's like, no. She's like, I want to talk to you. We need to work this out. She goes, how about if I put you on an open schedule? And you can come in when you're able to, and you can work however many hours you can work that day. And we'll just have you helping do breaks and helping you watch, you know, this extrusion machine, or, you know, go around and clean some of the machinery and, you know, help clean up stuff. So, he tried that yesterday, and he did good. He got about 10 hours in yesterday. Normal day is 12. So, yeah, and the plant manager was there, and she seemed enthused that he was there, and said, look, just, you know, work as much as you can today, and, you know, we'll go from there. So he wasn't feeling too well when he left this morning, but he said, don't be surprised if I come home. But I haven't seen him yet, so maybe he's settled down and is gonna be okay for the rest of the day. Yeah, you know, because I mean, his normal schedule was 3 hours, 3 hours 3 days a week at 12 hours a day, because he works in a plastics manufacturing plant. And lately he had been tied to like one machine that he couldn't walk away from to really even just, you know, get to the bathroom, because sometimes he has stomach problems. But this new rotation, or this new schedule they have him on, he's constantly moving, constantly changing what he's doing throughout the day, so he can take a few minutes and go to the bathroom or go sit down if he needs to try to calm down. And yesterday he said he only had a few bad moments, but he thinks that might have been because it was so hot in there, and he was starting to get a little bit of heat exhaustion. But so far we're hoping, and he said he's going to try to do 4 days a week at 10 hours a day, which will actually be a full 40-hour week for him instead of the 36-hour week that he was doing. So we'll actually might be making a little bit more money. And they told him, you know, come in when you're able to. So instead of being up at 5 and bolting out the door at 5:30, he slept till I think 7 this morning. And I think he left around 8 o'clock. So yeah, we were surprised that she was like trying to work with him that hard. We thought that he was getting fired when she called, and she's like, no, let's try to do this. And we're like, oh wow, okay, we'll give it a shot. And actually, the change in him was incredible after that phone call. It was like night and day. So yeah, here's to hoping that that's gonna be the fix in this situation. But all right, well, I've got some stuff to do, and I'm gonna head out for a little bit. I will be back for the show tonight since I'm one of the chat mods, and I've got nothing else going on, so I will be here. Well, I'll be in the WoW challenges thingy, and then I will probably do some Bloodthirsty streaming tonight. Not sure who I'm gonna start out on. Let's see who. Let's figure that out before we run away here. Who are we gonna stream tonight? Probably only gonna be streaming 2 hours tonight, so if I stream tonight, it's probably gonna be the who's it gonna be? It's probably gonna be the Shaman, and maybe the Warrior. If we end up doing that, if I have enough time. The Shaman might take the full 2 hours, though. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll at least be doing the Shaman. I've got so many that are in the same zone. People are gonna get sick of seeing that zone. Yeah, my big girl's 53 right now. But I've got Paladin right behind her at 51, and then everybody else is like in their 40s. And then I've got the 37 Rogue and then the 26 Warrior. This one doesn't count. This is a Iron Man tune down here. Alright, I will see you later, Tiber. Have a good one.